Howdy.
All right, I'm out of here, guys.
John.
Driving back?
See ya. I ain't flying.
All right, see you. Good to meet you again. Take care of
yourself.
Too.
All right, man.
Thanks, Sean.
We'll see you soon.
I don't mean to bother you, but can I get a couple more words from you? You were one of the best speakers that I got. If not, it's okay.
Okay, just a few minutes.
All right.
Get out of the shadows here.
What do you want me to say?
Anything you want, man. Anything.
Anything I'm getting old. Before I die, I want my country back. Constitutionally limited republic, not the democracy for which it stands. I think you caught this earlier, that 51% of the people could vote 49% of the people into the grave if they wanted to. There's a reason why this country was set up as a republic. It was broken down into sovereign states, broken down into counties, with the idea that we could control our politics. But everything's being run by the federal government right now over the wishes of the states. Rick Perry, when he first got in the presidential race, was talking about 10th Amendment. We saw how long Mr. Bilderberg, Mr. Trans-Texas Corridor lasted. Nobody wanted him, including the Republican Party.
HPV.
Politics anymore is about how you can screw people and how you can favor your benefactors, your supporters, your corporate donors. America has been for sale and it's been bought. It doesn't represent the people anymore. And if the constitutional, or if you're of this ilk, God-given rights do not stand for the one, it will not stand for 311 million. We're here at the Ron Paul meetup here in Fort Worth, Texas, here at the Will Rogers Convention Center. A rousing place. I had an opportunity to talk to Dr. Paul behind the stage after the event. I'm going to be setting up an interview with him, and it can be heard on Cage FX, by the way, 11:40 a.m. Out of Fort Worth. And this is the real chance. He's energized people around the world. When he draws a crowd of 8,500 at Berkeley, California, where Peace, Love, and Dope came from in the 60s, when he has that kind of young support coming out of Berkeley, California, you know the man is the people's choice. It's the party that doesn't want him, the Republican National Convention doesn't want him, the Democrats damn sure don't want him, but the people want him because he represents what everybody else isn't talking about: liberty, freedom, and the Constitution. And with that, I've got to drive back to Round Rock, Texas here from Fort Worth. We'll be seeing you again.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
We're out of here. Miles to go before I sleep. Don't lock me in.
Can I get a statement from any of y'all? Anything you want to say? I still got 64 people watching.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
64 people.
Yes, sir.
It's a live broadcast.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. Good deal.
Yeah, what kind of statement would you like? Don't think it's going to be long, but it was a pretty good event. We need liberty.
How do we go about doing that?
Electing Ron Paul, getting rid of the Fed, getting all these laws knocked off the books because they're intrusive and they impede progress for people that want to do things and create things here in the United States. Can't do anything without somebody coming and trying to take it from you, so what's the point? Got to change it.
How do you think we can get the Republican Party to embrace the conservative youth of America, of the United States?
It may not be for a while, but it's a good thing to see the conservative youth of America interested in this kind of stuff now. I don't know if the old-timers are going to be able to absorb it and change, but hopefully the younger generation will. These people gave me hope tonight, seeing them. So.
What was the most memorable thing of the speech tonight that grabbed you or whatnot?
Drawing a blank. Drawing a blank.
Everything.
The whole thing is good. Yeah. This guy's got some good stuff to say, though.
No.
Hey, it's all right. Just act like you're talking to me, man.
You're doing great.
You're a radio host, man. It's your job.
Yeah. Will you please share?
I don't really want to be identified.
Okay. Well, hey, look, I won't even put it on your face. We'll
All
just
right.
listen to you. Will that work? Don't say your name or anything.
Just get me going. Get me started.
What do you want to talk about? I'm just.
You want to talk about the Republican Party?
No, I don't care. Whatever you want to talk about, man. The platform's yours. I do not care.
All right. Republican Party is a member of the IDU, Republican National Committee, I should say. The fundraising arm of the Republican Party is a member of the International Democratic Union. It is socialist.
Socialist.
That's right. They are world federalists, just like Walter Cronkite was. They are socialist. That means they've been taken over by the neocons, or what we call the neoconservatives, which are essentially Trotskyites. They're socialist. And of course, the progressives have been in control of the Democratic Party since the beginning of the 20th century. They're socialist. And unfortunately, the whole country today is socialist. And so we have a long way to go when the people realize that we're using company script. We're trading away the days, moments of our lives for a counterfeit currency, and that every plank of the Communist Manifesto has been implemented. When they realize that they're indeed slaves, it's when the turnaround is going to happen. I believe it's the shrinking of the middle class over the next probably 36 months that will be the real telling story. It'll go way past this election cycle.
I believe so as well, because you see all the other, 4 major countries over across the world all gathering together and deciding that they're not going to use the petrodollar anymore, that they're going to use gold and their own currencies, which we tried to stop. In my opinion, it's not the only reasons we went over there, but I believe that's why we went and attacked Gaddafi and Saddam. We put Saddam.
That was all staged by the State Department. It was all under communitarian policy known as R2P, responsibility to protect. It's basically running a global protection racket through NATO. That's what that was. R2P, you can look it up. It's an acronym, R, number 2, P as in Paul, responsibility to protect. It is a communitarian program. We have, you should listen to my radio program.
Okay, there's somebody asking, wants me to ask you about the origins of the phrase Central Committee. Do you know what he's referring to?
That's pure communism. In fact, did you know there's a Republican Central Committee?
I'm not knowledgeable of this particular subject.
Yeah, do a word search. It's there. It exists.
Do you have any faith yourself, sir?
I have faith in the American people. I have faith mostly, though, in the individual.
Good to see you.
Are you rushing off?
I've got to go back in. We've got to process all that information.
All right. Well, get in touch with me. Say howdy.
Have you ever done any studies of the stuff that our top officials in the government are into?
Yes.
What they have faith into?
Yeah. All your colleges and universities. See, the entire country is run under something called Military Standards 499 Information Systems. That means it's military rule. It's based upon...
Guys, you can see that anytime you go into any court, when there's a gold type material around the edge of the flag, that means you're in a military court. It's not a civilian court. Sorry, continue.
What Mil Standards 499 system is, it's a system for dissemination of information across multimedia channels to individuals and to groups. Just like in the military, individuals are on a need-to-know basis. The people who lead, the facilitators and the change agents in the middle, these are people that are bewitched by their vainglory. But the bottom line is everybody is a slave in this kind of a socialist system. And the truth of the matter is we only have the illusion of democracy. Democracy today is a farce. And it's a fraud that was put upon the American people. Alexander Fraser Tyler in 1791 wrote a book called Cycle of Democracy, wherein he recognized it as second only to absolute despotism is the worst form of government. The worst. And we've been lied to. We were born into this system, which is slavery. The international law which supersedes American law is known as communitarian law. And there is actually a contract clause that's used with multinational corporations doing business around the globe called the Supremacy of Communitarian Law Contract Clause. There is a word. It's called eupraxiphy. It is spelled EUPRAXSOPHY.
Are you guys doing something?
It's okay.
Yeah, we're just talking. You can
Well, I didn't
listen.
know if you were recording.
You can listen.
It's streaming live, yes, but go ahead.
Oh,